Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. We are here again for another episode of Ask James. I got this email. This one is going to be very interesting, I believe. I have a question. James, I have a son who I love very much. He always borrows money from me. And me being the mom I am, I lend it to him with no question, no problem. But when I need a ride, it's a problem. He literally gets mad. Should I stop lending him money? But the guilt will eat me up. Do you really want to know what I have to say about this? Okay. So, my answer for this actually is, it's very simple. It's and cliche. Tough love. It's tough love. And not just for him. I'm going to give you some too. Because we do it. And I'm not beating up on you because my kids are brats. They're brats. And I did that and I can't. They're brats. Flat out. But you got to stop this. You're going to have to stop this because, one, this is probably started earlier on. How much nerve does it actually take for you to catch an attitude when I ask you to do something for me? When I've taken care of your ass all your life. Because we're not even just talking about just you lending them money. You've literally taken this little person and brought them all the way to an age where you actually are in a position where you would be doing things that you actually need to borrow money. Where you said a ride. So we know your baby's at least 16, 17, if not older than that, to be operating a car and needing to borrow money. And you have the nerve to stand in my face and have an attitude? No, sir. No, sir. So I'm going to say you need to distribute some tough love because at this point, you have a child that's a bit selfish. Okay? He's a bit selfish and a bit spoiled. And I can't blame that on him. I can't blame that on him. I can't. Some of the blame you've already admitted to. Now, I'm going to say this, and I always go personal. My youngest is selfish as hell. Selfish as hell. Now, the thing is, some people actually just have it in them. Okay? They're very much that way. They're very much self-centered. They're very much selfish. It doesn't matter what you do, you're not going to be able to break them. This is what happened with Dauntre. I've never been able. He's actually 10 at this point. I have never been able to break Dauntre from his selfish ways. And I mean, I've tried everything. I've punished for it. I've, made an example of him with the whole selfish thing. It is just part of his DNA. There's nothing I can actually do about that. Like I said, I'm going to be tough on you because in your letter, you've admitted to allowing this selfish behavior to go on. So that's the reason why I'm actually jumping on you with it. Because again, your situation I don't know, your situation, he may actually just have it in his DNA, but we won't know that because like you said, you're soft. And you said, being the mom I am, you've allowed it. You've done it. So you've kind of enabled this. So I don't know. It's you I have to go with. I have to get you together because he's already too far gone. He's out there. He's out there. You didn't already, you done messed that part up. So you got to draw it back in. And yes, it's going to take some tough love on your part. You bear it down to get him here. You're going to have to bear it down to make him act right while he's here. If you got to go drop a tear or two after you say no, you tell his little ass no. You have to tell him no and make it to where he has to start appreciating the things that you are actually doing for him. Because at this point, it seems as though he kind of feels like you are obligated, and you're not obligated to do a damn thing. You've already done what it is that you were supposed to do. So that's my advice. You have to toughen up yourself. You got to work on you. You can't. That's already done. That boat's already sold with the baby. That's done. You got to work on you, and the pain and the grief is going to be yours. So no, no, that's your new word. Your new word. No, if you don't appreciate me, no. What the hell you mean? You standing up here with an attitude? You put it on. Put your stone face on. Put your bitch act on, and you have to follow through. Even if you got to go in a room and drop a tear when you're done, you're going to have to turn that thing around because it ain't going to get no better. It ain't going to get no better because it's too far gone. It's not going to get better until you change you. And if you have to be a bitch in order to get him in line, hey, Mom, you got to do it. You got to do what you got to do. Like I said, and ain't nothing wrong with it. Don't be embarrassed if you got to go in a room and drop a tear. Okay? Go on in the room and drop a tear, but when you come back out, stone face. But go drop your tear and come on back out. I understand. It ain't no thing. But like I said, tough love. And I hope this actually helps. I wish you the best because you got to get that together because you're obviously feeling some kind of way, and that's really not fair to you. To be a kind and giving mom. Everything is fine. You know what I mean? Because I'm very much that way. I'm very, very much, I'll give them anything I have, all the way up to the point of don't make me feel used. There's something about feeling used that will really turn resentment on, and that you don't want to go down that road. Definitely not with your own child. So remember, stone face, go in the room, drop the tear, come back out, stone face. I think it'll work. I think you'll be okay. All right. I'll talk to you guys later.